Hello, and welcome back to Graceful Health After 60. Today, we are going to talk about something that affects all of us as we age, but most of us aren't even aware it's happening. Have you noticed that your muscles feel a little weaker these days? Maybe getting up from a chair feels a bit harder, or carrying groceries is more tiring than it used to be. That is not just getting older. That is something called sarcopenia, the gradual shrinking of muscle that happens naturally after age 50. But here's the good news. There are simple proven ways to fight back, and I'll show you exactly how, including a quick 5-minute stretch you can start today. Plus, we'll also cover something that almost no one talks about, common everyday foods that silently make this problem worse, and what you should be eating instead to keep your muscles strong and healthy. First, let's understand why this happens. After age 50, we naturally lose about 1 to 2% of muscle mass every year. By age 70, if we're not careful, we can lose up to 30% of our muscle strength. This is dangerous, not just for vanity, but for health. We're more likely to fall. We're more prone to fractures. Everyday tasks become harder, and muscle loss is even linked to a shorter lifespan. But the solution isn't complicated. In fact, new research shows that simple stretching and mobility exercises done consistently can slow and even reverse muscle loss. A 2021 study published in the journal Age and Aging found that older adults who performed daily flexibility and mobility exercises improved their muscle mass, balance, and walking speed in just a few weeks. And don't worry, you don't have to spend hours at the gym. Just 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. Here is your easy 5-minute stretch routine to stop muscle shrinking. You can do it first thing in the morning or any time of day. First, neck and shoulder rolls. 1 minute. Sit or stand tall. Slowly roll your shoulders forward 10 times, then backward 10 times. Gently tilt your head side to side, holding each side for 10 seconds. Next, arm circles and chest opener. 1 minute. Stand tall, arms out to sides. Make small circles forward for 15 seconds, then backward. Then clasp your hands behind your back or use a towel. Pull gently downward to open the chest. Hold for 20 seconds. Third, hip flexor stretch. 1 minute each side. Stand tall, take a step back with one foot. Bend the front knee, keeping the back leg straight. Gently push hips forward. You should feel a stretch in the front of the hip and thigh. Hold for 30 seconds each side. Fourth, seated hamstring stretch. 1 minute. Sit on the edge of a sturdy chair. Extend one leg straight out with the heel on the floor. Gently lean forward from the hips, reaching toward your toes. Hold for 30 seconds each leg. There you have it. Just 5 simple minutes to help prevent muscle shrinking. And remember, consistency is key. Doing this daily helps maintain and even rebuild your muscle flexibility and strength. But here's the part most people miss. Even if you stretch every day, some common foods you may be eating can silently damage your muscles, making it harder to stay strong. Now let's talk about the biggest offenders and what you can eat instead. First, refined carbohydrates. White bread, pastries, cookies, sugary cereals. These spike your blood sugar, causing inflammation throughout the body, including your muscles. A study published in Nutrients Journal found that chronic inflammation accelerates muscle loss in older adults. Better choices include whole grain breads, oats, quinoa, barley, and sweet potatoes. These provide fiber, vitamins, and steady energy, supporting muscle health and overall wellness. Second, processed meats, bacon, sausage, deli meats, hot dogs. These are high in sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that promote inflammation and oxidative stress. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition linked high-processed meat intake to poorer muscle function and strength in older adults. Better choices include fresh poultry, fish such as salmon, which is rich in omega-3 fatty acids that protect muscle, lean cuts of beef or lamb, and plant-based proteins like lentils, beans, and tofu. Third, sugary beverages, sodas, energy drinks, sweetened coffee drinks. These are one of the worst culprits, not just for your muscles but for your entire body. Sugary drinks contribute to insulin resistance and fat accumulation, both of which interfere with healthy muscle metabolism. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Physiology showed that frequent sugary beverage consumption was linked to higher rates of sarcopenia. even in people who exercised. Better choices include water with lemon, cucumber or mint, herbal teas, unsweetened green tea, and black coffee in moderation. Staying well hydrated is crucial. Muscles are about 75% water. Dehydration alone can contribute to weakness and cramping. Now that we've talked about what to avoid, let's shift to what your muscles love. Adding the right foods can dramatically improve your strength, energy, and quality of life. Power proteins include eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, legumes, and nuts and seeds. Muscle-friendly fats include avocados, olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Antioxidant-rich fruits and vegetables include berries, spinach, kale, broccoli, bell peppers, and tomatoes. These foods fight oxidative stress and inflammation while providing essential nutrients like vitamin C, vitamin E, magnesium, and potassium, all critical for muscle function. So here's your simple takeaway. Do your 5-minute stretch daily. Cut back on refined carbs, processed meats, and sugary drinks. Fill your plate with real, colorful, nutrient-dense foods that fuel your muscles and your life. It's never too late to take charge of your muscle health. Remember, small daily choices lead to powerful long-term results. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who wants to stay strong and independent. And don't forget to subscribe to Graceful Health After 60, your trusted place for healthy aging tips, simple fitness, and joyful living. Until next time, take care, stay active, and stay strong.